Today I'll be chatting with Eric Lampman, the president of Lake Champlain Chocolates, and we'll be discussing manufacturing in Vermont.
Yeah, lots of great memories with chocolate. Certainly it's part of our lives. Something that, a lot of friends and family always joke about is, we better have chocolate on us, otherwise we're not doing our job. So anytime you run into somebody, you better be ready to have, something in your pocket to be able to share with them. But I think it's similar for our family, especially. Again, I mentioned kind of centered around food. There's just a lot of holidays and things like that times where we get together with family, where chocolate is one of those things that it's kind of like us breaking bread. We like to share chocolates, whether they're new ones or old favorites. And it's in celebration, it's an indulgence, it's something where I think it's really a fun thing for most anybody in any age. All these economic factors of really what was going on with supply, demand, in terms of local domestic supply and demand, export opportunities, quality, whether it was really just commodity based or whether it was something positioned for specialty markets. And so I think that's really where kind of the economics education really came into play. And certainly there's, as a consumer brand, whether it's price elasticity and other things like that, it always is kind of there in the forefront, and something that seems to be kind of bubbling up these days with, increasing costs in the world and labor costs and things like that. So I feel that we have that ability to, leverage what we have as a Vermont asset, being here located in Vermont, some of the assets that Vermont brings with some of the sourcing of high quality dairy and maple syrup and honey that help make unique products. And I think where we've really tried to remain an identity of ourself is by being rooted in our sourcing practices and being leaders in fair trade, social and environmentally responsible practices. So fair trade certified products, organic products, non-GMO, and really trying to be a leader there, coming out of the specialty side of the market. We've seen that for many years. We've embraced that for much of our history, and we're just continuing to leverage that as a differentiator.